Mines and Money 2013 London. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the booth at Avala Resources, and with me here is James Crombie, the President and CEO. James, pleasure to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What is Avala Resources about?
Avala Resources is a small junior exploration company out of Canada that is actively exploring a new gold belt in the country of Serbia in southeastern Europe.
In Serbia, so that's in Europe, yeah?
Yeah. Yep, no, it's in southern Europe. Fantastic place to operate. Great mining law, long history of tradition in mining. And Avala's been operating there in one disguise or another since 2004. And we've made a significant gold discovery from first principles, a brand new gold discovery, very close to the town of Bor in central Serbia. We're very excited about what we found, and we're taking the project forward as we go.
Okay, can you say some of the drill results of your discovery? What are we talking about?
Well, in the last 3 years, Avala has drilled about 250,000 meters of drilling. We've taken it from a grassroots discovery through to indicated resources. We currently have about 2.3 million ounces of indicated, plus an additional 300,000 ounces of inferred resources in 3 deposits, all very close to one another. We've done most of the drilling that we need to do, so that's finished, and we're currently doing some metallurgical testing and some evaluation with a view to producing a preliminary economic assessment early next year, the results of which, from what we see at the moment, will be favourable for development of a new mine in the area.
Oh, wow. Development of a new mine, I like to hear that. How long do you think would it take to have a new mine?
As I said, we're at the stage where we're doing a preliminary economic assessment. That would be followed in the remainder of 2014 with some further metallurgical testing and a pre-feasibility study moving on to a full feasibility study.
Okay, so probably 2-3 years easily.
Yeah, and about another 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, okay. So what is the financial situation of the company?
The company currently has $4.5 million in cash, which is enough to see us well into next year and to complete certainly the work that we've planned for the first half of next year.
It's gold only, or you have byproduct?
No, it's just It's gold. It's a very unique setting. It's a sediment-hosted setting. This is the first major sediment-hosted gold deposit that's been found certainly in Europe and certainly in the Tethyan belt, where they tend to be of another style. This is a brand new discovery. It's a new style of mineralization that wasn't recognized previously till Avala and its predecessor companies arrived. So we're taking our time and evaluating it properly.
Okay, let's come shortly to Serbia, because Serbia is sometimes a little bit differently viewed in Europe. Some think, okay, they are still a bit far behind. There was the civil war and all that stuff. From your mining perspective, do you have the full support? How is it about permitting? How is the government? How are rules and regulations?
Right, well, I mean, that's very simple. The Serbian government have stated publicly that they want to take mining, which is currently about 2% of GDP, up to 5% of GDP by 2020. That's a significant investment. They're very pro-mining. There's a long history of mining in Serbia. It was a major copper producer, very close to where we actually operate, and there's a very large copper smelter and 4 large copper mines. So there is a history of mining in Serbia. The government is very proactive, and they put in place new, clearly defined mining legislation, which defines the whole process from exploration through development to mine closure. They put a new mining law in 2011, and they put in place a fiscal regime that actively encourages people to develop mines. There's a low tax rate, it's about 15%. There's a 5% NSR, which is almost standard, but there are tax holidays up to 10 years for significant investment. They're actively been promoting the mining industry rather than trying to destroy it. As far as Serbia politically, things have changed radically in Serbia. We've had a number of democratic governments, and Serbia has recently, during 2013, was given the green light to apply for admission to the EU, and is currently harmonizing its laws with the EU. So it's just like operating in the rest of Europe.
Yeah, it sounds absolutely perfect. Who are your main shareholders? What is management's share in the company?
Our main shareholders are Canadian institutions, and we have the way the project was brought to us, we have one significant shareholder who owns about 50% of the company. That's Dundee Precious Metals, who operate in Bulgaria.
Yes.
And have the Chelopech mine and the Kromograd operation in Bulgaria. They own 50% of the company. The rest of it is institutions in Canada, and management is probably around 8 to 10%.
Perfect. So, thank you very much for the short insight into Avala, and we wish you all the best and a Merry Christmas.
And a Merry Christmas to you as well.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there was James Crombie, the President and CEO of Avala Resources. You heard it, Serbia. Also, to me, a little bit, new place to mine, but as he said, perfect place to be there. And we want to see what a company can achieve in 2014. Pre-feasibility is a point, and we take it from there. Thanks, and bye-bye from London.